The building that holds a rich history of Wisconsin and North America is getting a massive makeover. The Wisconsin Historical Museum in Madison is transferring thousands of artifacts in preparation of constructing a new history center. Emilee Fannon has a behind-the-scenes look at writing history's next chapter in our Sunday morning spotlight.
Today we're starting a big-time move of all the objects out of the Wisconsin Historical Museum to pack them over a multi-month process and move them to the State Archive Preservation Facility, where they'll be housed for the foreseeable future until we get a new history center in 2026.
For nearly 30 years, Scott Roller has been ensuring the proper care and preservation of artifacts within these walls at the Wisconsin Historical Society. And during the next several months, Roller and his co-workers will have quite the task ahead of them.
It's kind of like moving your house, and we're moving the heirloom part of your house, where the things you really package up and put in the front seat. Those are the things we're moving.
Thousands of artifacts, from a 1925 catcher's mitt from Marinette, Wisconsin, to the bald eagle sculpture that once sat atop of the old state capitol flagpole, to antique cars. One by one, each piece of state and world history within the museum is getting cleaned, tagged for record keeping, before they're boxed up and moved in safe storage to make room for a new, one-of-a-kind history center.
They've been sealed in glass cases for the better part of their existence here. Each step has to be done very carefully and very slowly and deliberately, so that everything's delicate and we have to be careful.
The big-time move will be a multi-month project, in large part because of the numerous artifacts located on several floors and the size of some of the objects.
The most difficult item out of this building will be the automobiles on the third floor, which is the 1948 Nash and the 1920s Kissel automobile. We'll have to take the window out of the museum building at some point, and they'll have a flatbed truck that they lift up to the third floor and extract the vehicles one at a time and lower it. And I'll be the guy at the ground praying.
It's the beginning of a pivotal moment and a project the Historical Society's CEO, Christian Overland, says has been years in the making.
The Wisconsin Historical Society has been working on the idea of creating a new history center for more than 20 years. And recently we've raised over $70 million in state funds, over $30 million in private funds to establish a 100,000 square foot history center. But it was always a little bit difficult in terms of the timing to get things done. But what was great about it is the story sold itself. People want to have a history center. They want to celebrate their history, and they want to share their history. So that made it all possible.
Demolition of this museum that's housed one of the nation's largest collections of North American historical assets is set for 2024. That's also the same time construction of the new history center will begin. And in the meantime, visitors will still be able to have a rare opportunity to enjoy the vast cultural diversity Wisconsin has to offer.
People will be able to actually still engage with the Wisconsin Historical Society in all 72 counties. We're actually working with 430 affiliates to loan parts of our collection, do programs in different areas of the state. So our mission is to collect, preserve, and share stories. So the idea is connecting with people's stories all over Wisconsin in every region and in their schools.
Some of the museum's exhibitions will remain open until the end of the year, primarily for school tours. Then the real work begins to build an unforgettable modern history center to celebrate Wisconsin and much more. It's a project the Society's lead curator, Joe Kapler, can't wait to share.
Someone who's been at the Historical Society for a long time. Obviously, personally, this is a wonderful thing to be able to have such a better space to do what we love to do. But I also think this is just this once-in-a-century opportunity that for people of Wisconsin and the visitors to this museum, they'll be able to more fully understand, see, engage with, and appreciate our state's history and national history. That's a primary way that people can come to, enjoy, learn, become inspired, laugh, have that lump in the throat moment, all those things. And a newer, larger museum will allow us to do so much more of that.